Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to paint your rims to go from this to this. Not only does it make the car look 10 times better than the old rusty ones, it's also protecting the rims. So let me show you how to do this. Alright, so I'm in the car here. I'm getting ready to paint the rims. I just need to go up to Princess Auto and then I'm getting the jack stands. Alright, so we're back here. We got the Corolla home from getting the jack stands at Princess Auto. I've got everything over here set up. So I got my paper towels, spray paint, everything. I'm just going to go around, grab all the hubcaps off the car. And that's the first step there. Just pull on them. My hand is getting a bit full here, but I believe I can grab them all with one hand. There we go. Now we're gonna car and put the jack stands on the cross member. Alright, so we got the jack under the car. I just need to push it towards the cross member there. Lift it up here a bit. I can see. Oh no, I'm off. Got the jack on the cross member there. Gonna slowly lift it just so the rear wheels come off the ground. I believe one side is off. It's not really in the middle, so that's why. Okay, I'm gonna get the jack stands ready. One. Slide under and grab this one. Now. Alright, now we have both sides. I'm going to keep the jack in just in case, but these sides are making contact with the car. So let's go set up the GoPro and get the wheels off. Now that the rear lug nuts are off, we can get the tire off. And this one's being a bit stubborn. Alright, so off camera here, I wanted to make sure I could get it off first. So it was stuck on, so all I did is just on this side here, and I just went, kicked it, and now it comes right off, and we're ready to start sanding this down. Okay, once you got the tire off of the car, obviously, you're gonna want to wipe it down because you don't know what it's collected. That was just 2 seconds of me touching it. So I'm just gonna throw on some gloves here so I don't get my hands that dirty. Okay, now that we got the gloves on, we're just gonna use some shop towels and some brake clean. Garbage off to the side, some paper towels, and just a simple can of brake clean, just to get all the oils and junk off my rims before we can start scruffing them up. Just want to get every crook and crevice and just nice and saturated. And we go in with our paper towel and wipe them up. keeping this gunk from sticking under our paint and ruining our paint job. Because anything that's left on here, rust or dirt or anything, will cause our new paint job to be ruined. Make sure you get every crevice here. Oh, see, I just brought up a bunch. Another trick you can use is these little cans of canned air. Just once you've wiped it down and all the oil is gone, it already looks amazingly better. But if you don't have compressed air, you can grab one of these small cans and just any dust that's sitting on the surface, and we can now get ready to start using our wire wheel brush. These things are about $8. You can find sets of them, but I only needed the one course. This is a level 3. You will need some kind of drill. I have my impact drill here, and all you want to do is go around. Just remove all the old paint so you get a nice smooth finish. Every single speck of rust has to be gone. So I will show you all this here. It's a medium speed. They do make these for angle grinders, but this type of wheel is so like in depth here that a drill piece is better because I can just get in there, just go through. Another good tip is have a few batteries ready, because as you see here, this battery was full, but it is only a puny one. It's nice and small. I have a few spares on the side here, so just make sure you have a few extra batteries so that you're not stuck in the middle of the job with one tiny battery. Alright, just gonna spray this off one time. Oh, flip the tire on the side, pull it off again. As you can see, there is some rust spots still in the deep crevice. I'm hoping that they're deep enough that the paint will cover them. I did get Tremclad glossy aluminum that's supposed to go on rust. Like, it's allowed to go on rust. It's supposed to bond and break down the rust and make it a paintable surface. So I'm going to spray off these wheels one more time with just brake clean to make sure any oils, anything that is on here is off. Any of the shavings or anything that's going to disrupt our wheels is gone. And wipe it down for the final time. Alright, now for painting, there's a few tricks you want to use. For your valve stem cover, you just grab an old glove here, cut the finger off, and you just slip it over to protect them so you don't have to worry about masking tape or anything. You can always do some touch-ups, whatever. Alright, so I don't have painter's tape, but I do have tuck tape. I'm just going to make a small shield around the tire here. So any paint that's oversprays will not get on our tire. Alright, now that we got the whole tire taped up, I think it's ready. Time to start painting. Last time, just spray off the tire. I'm using this Tremclad aluminum gloss paint for rust. This is able to paint over rust just in case for all those small little patches we missed and couldn't reach. But we got the majority of the paint off, so this stuff should just go on like a breeze. You're going to want to go, just never start on the rim, start off side, and just give it a few coats, just the light ones. Alright, that's the first coat. I'm going to rotate the tire for my second coat. There we go. And we're going to let this dry, and it'll be a few seconds. Alright, now that we left it for a few seconds, it's time for a thicker coat, or a second coat. I'm going to rattle up my cane here. Just start on the outside. This coat is only just to fill in the spots we missed last time and put a heavier coat on the first coat. Alright, I'm going to rotate the tire and do one more. I'm also going to lift back this bit, spray a little bit in there, and I'm going to do one around the edge just to get all of the curves. There we go. And we'll let this sit and dry. Alright, now it's time for the final coat to get inside everywhere. So I'm just going to go do the normal coat again, and then I'm going to go through and get inside the seams. Now, I am going to do a coat inside the wheels. Oh, fuck. A light one inside, 2 layers. I didn't go that hard. I messed up here. I was too close. I'm just going to rotate the wheel here just to make sure I got all these little one final spurts on some areas that I see that need it. Be very careful of how I'm spraying. There we go. And this one is done. We can remove this piece here. That left a nice area around the valve stem where it is all painted, but the valve stem is not. So, alright, so once this dries, we'll get all 4 tires off the car and do the exact same thing. So we can also remove our tape, get a nice clean edge type thing. There is some spray over here, but I do have a tip for that in a moment. Alright, now that we got all 4 rims painted, it's time to paint the hubcaps. These are the original hubcaps that came on this car, and as you can tell there, they look a bit old and aged, especially this one here. So I've wiped them down. This is what they look like. So I've got this general purpose paint that I've used on the wiper blades and stuff. So I'm just going to do a few coats on here to refresh them up and make them look better with our new painted rims. There we go, and we'll dry these and then we'll put the tires back on the car. Alright, I've got the rim and tire back on the car. Just gonna thread on the lug nuts. They are rusty as well, but they're chrome ones, and they're the originals that came with the car, so they rusted with the original rims. So I'm just gonna put these ones back on. I didn't buy new ones, but it is a quick and easy fix. Just go online, buy a new set. You can buy the originals or aftermarket ones, but the originals are just easier. The originals on, just gonna use the impact, just hand tighten them. Don't start torquing them down just yet. Go. Always torque your lugs to the proper spec. I'm just using the impact right now just to get them on. Once it's on the ground, so the wheel won't spin while I'm torquing them, I'll put the car down, just tighten them just a little bit. So once the car is on the ground, you can torque them without the wheels spinning themselves. Now check that out. I got all the rims torqued down to spec. All the hubcaps are put on. As you can see, freshly painted black. And these just look so much better than what was on there before. All that grime and rust and dirt. This just makes the car look so much better. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Here's my Instagram up on the page here. Follow it. See updates on videos such as this one here. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.